Hi everybody, this is Julissa. Thank you so much everybody for coming back to my channel. Thank you to everybody who's listening in the podcast and everybody who has been following me on Spotify. Please do so. That really helps this podcast. And thank you to all the YouTube subscribers. And thank you. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. That really helps me as a creator. I wanted to come here, guys, and give you an update regarding the missing person, Taylor Casey, out of Bahamas. Okay. So here's the thing, because it's so crazy how with time, we can't just forget about it. I feel like it's been so long since we heard anything regarding the disappearance of Taylor Casey out of the yoga retreat, okay? And it's just, like, what are you, like, what are, I can only imagine what the family is going through. So, in case you don't know who she is, I know there's a lot of videos about it. She disappeared on June 19 when she went down to the Bahamas at a yoga retreat. Okay, her name is Taylor Casey. And the crazy thing about this whole case, what was weird about it was that the resort, the place where she went there to do to take yoga class, they weren't really talking or releasing information about her. Apparently, they found her phone in the middle of the ocean, and then they couldn't retrieve any data from that phone, which is so. I know that happens, but it's like, wow, that is so crazy. And how is it that there's no videos, there's nobody talking about her, like the classmates and things like that? When you go to like one of these places, I'm sure there's a lot of people who are basically there. They have a common interest. Like, if it seems as though like she disappeared, and then there was no classmate or roommate that say, how can this happen? Like, I was going to class with her, and we talk about this and the other, and then one day there was no interviews with like classmates and people that were there with her. And mind you, by June 19, has already been there for like 2 weeks already. So it is so crazy how this case is just up in the air with no answers. Like, there's no compassion for the family anymore. And I understand if there's no like leads or anything, you can just like make it out. But at least like the yoga retreat, like what I was saying in my previous video, is that the yoga retreat over there should have at least come out and say something to the press. Not just send a press release. Like, I want like the teachers there, like people to get on camera and do like a press conference about the whole thing. I know the police has done that, and the family, of course, but it's so crazy. Let me read to you, because something else happened regarding this case, that it was just basically discovered about 10 years ago. A man who went there to the same yoga retreat disappeared, and he was never found. So what is going on over there? What are they teaching over there? What are they doing? Because now we have a second person who's also missing. And like, people don't just vanish out of thin air. Like, it doesn't have, somebody knows something. Like, what is the lingo over there? What are they communicating? What are the classes like? Like, to have another person that the same thing happened to them and they were never seen before. Hopefully in the case of Taylor Casey, this is not the case. But it's like, oh my goodness, like the place needs to be investigated more. Let me read to you what happened, okay? A Texas man went missing more than 10 years ago from the same retreat in the Bahamas where a Chicago woman vanished last month. Wesley Bell, that was his name, was seen alive attending the yoga retreat on Paradise Island in Nassau on January 25th, 2013, according to a missing person flyer. He was attending the retreat at the Sivananda Ashram Yoga Retreat in Bahamas, the same site where Taylor Casey, 42 years old, went missing last month, according to the retreat. After an extensive search, the Bahamian police determined that he had drowned, and he then referred to That's what happened. Like this man, they're saying, he went there for yoga retreat, was missing for some days, and then the final outcome that they said about him was that he just drowned. And then it says here, it appears that there is no evidence of foul play in Bell's case. Through the police have not commented in the matter. In a brief phone call, his father said to an interviewer, he drowned in the waters and added that authorities couldn't find him. His mother said she never heard about the Taylor Casey going missing in the same retreat. And they didn't want to speak anymore about it. It is so crazy. It's almost like there is a silencing going on. Because it's like, I don't know, that's weird. If you have a loved one that went missing in a yoga retreat, and fast forward 10 years and the same thing happened, wouldn't you be like, that is so suspicious because the same thing happened to my brother, the same thing happened to this. Like, wouldn't you be like, maybe they should be investigating this case? Or like I said, what is going on? Like, why? Then you have the case of Nancy Yan, right? That went to, I think it was Guatemala. I'm not sure right now, but it happened, I believe, around the fall time last year. I made videos about it too. She went missing too, and then everybody who came back when they went kayaking, everybody came back to the room and left the country, and there's no investigation going on. Like, what do you mean you guys are, just leaving earlier than the normal time? And then the person you went out in the waters with, she never came back with you guys. There should be more accountability in these yoga retreats. And I don't know much about the practice of yoga, and I don't know how they operate, but is this like a cultural thing that's like, you would think, this is what I don't want to offend anybody, but looking at it as an outsider, you would think there should be more of a community united, and we come here from far away. If we're not going back all together, we want this place to be investigated. There should be more like unity and compassion. Like, what is going on? This is so weird. Like, looking at it from the outside, I mean, that's what I mean. Like, what is the class lingo? What are they teaching really? Like, to learn that this man also went to the same place and then apparently he drowned. So then what measure did they take around the yoga retreat to be like, we don't want another guest to come to our classes and drown and not be able, to return back to his family? So what guidelines did they take when this happened? And then 10 years forward, then another person goes missing in the same area? Like, are you serious? Like, and then the retreat is not really talking much, and that's what's shocking. They don't want to upset anybody that goes there. I know there was a reporter who went there and was able to speak to one of the people attending the class, and they were saying, oh, we had no idea somebody was missing. Like, why are they hiding? What are they teaching really? And not only that, but what is the community within the retreat, within the people that practice this thing? Like, to be we can just continue on and just let it be. Like, something must be said. They should, because a lot of the times you don't understand it unless it happens to you or somebody that you love, and it should be more of a community. I'm thinking it should be more it should be more of a community here. Now we have, from just learning about this case, now I know 3 people that I heard of that went to yoga retreats and never came back to their family. Taylor Casey, Nancy Yan, and then this guy Bill. 10 years ago, I was just trying to get his name again. Wesley Bell, that was his name, from Houston, was reported missing in 2013. So basically now, 3 people that, how crazy that is. You save enough money you go into this dream to do like into this trip to learn more about the passion, the thing that you like doing, to connect with other people that like the same thing. And then something happens, and then there's no accountability for these yoga retreats. And then the family is just left with like a bunch of unanswered questions. There should be more accountability. So it's just crazy, guys. Let me know what you guys think about this. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming back to my channel. Thank you to everybody who listens in the podcast. Have a good day. God bless. Hi, everybody. This is Julissa. I'm here to invite you to my podcast, Julissa Designs, and it can be found on Anchor, Apple Podcasts, and Spotify. You can join me every day as I make episodes of the latest news, real life stories, and I also share my favorite Bible verse. Hope to see you then. God bless. Everybody, this is Julissa. Thank you so much for coming to my YouTube channel. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. And if you want to know more about me, you can always visit www.julissadesigns.com. Have a great day, everybody. God bless.